Today, I'm going to share with you the marketing plan that took me to 782,000 with a 9-person team. I started with no clients, no team, no trust. And in 4 years, we hit multi-six figures. And here's the exact plan that built it. So hey, salon owners, I'm Margie, and today I'm pulling back the curtain on the marketing strategy that took my salon from completely empty to 783,000 a year with a team of 9 without burning out or relying on constant discounts. So to start off with is the reality check, okay? In the first month of business, the whole month, I made $1,740. Okay, I barely covered my expenses. I certainly was paying myself. And I was trying everything. I was posting daily. I was discounting. I even did letterbox drops. And nothing created consistent growth. What changed was having a system and a simple, focused plan that only needed 3 to 4 hours of marketing every week, but it delivered steady, predictable growth. So the next step is I created my 5-step salon success strategy. Okay, this is the same exact framework I teach inside my salon mastery coaching for salon owners. It's not about posting more. It's about building a foundation that grows your salon without you running yourself into the ground. So the 5 parts of the salon success strategy is the first one, so important, planning and goal setting. So I mapped out my income tax, my rebooking goals, my weekly revenue needs. Okay, there was no guessing. Okay, I was very, very clear about my numbers, and those numbers drove smart decision making. Okay, so that alone helped me stop the chaos and focus my time where it actually mattered. Now, the second thing that's so important is knowing your numbers. I tracked everything. I still do, right? My rebooking rates, my retention, my average dollar sale, my week revenue. I did that, actually discovered a gap. Our rebooking rate was 22%. So implemented one simple script, and in 60 days, we jumped to 68%. And today it sits over 85%. So when you track the right things, you know exactly what needs to be fixed. The third most important thing is effective marketing. And this is where everything took off. So I stopped posting randomly, and I got very, very crystal clear on who I was speaking to, what they're struggling with, and why my service was the solution for them. I didn't do any more DM to book posts, okay? I didn't do any just generic before and afters, okay? I didn't offer discounts because discounts attracted the wrong clients. Instead, what I did was I used content that spoke to real problems. So like dull aging skin or stressed out mums who never prioritise themselves. I also educated, and I did it in a way that I was educating my clients in simple, relatable ways, and I offered a premium first-class experience, not sales. Okay, so what happened was the content did the heavy lifting so that when new clients arrived to the salon, they already trusted me and they were ready to rebook again and again and again. Step 4 of the strategy is streamlining the client journey. My team and I together designed a journey that moves clients from the very first visit, or even the very first time they even hear or see us on social media, to long-term loyalty. And what this did was increased our average spend immediately by 31% without needing to constantly upsell. Okay, it was about making clients feel seen and cared for and really, really excited to return. Okay, step 5 is I built a really strong team. So once the foundation was solid, once I had the 4 legs on the table, okay, I had a very strong, solid foundation. I moved into a commercial space. I immediately hired my first 3 team members at the same time and grew sustainably from there. And also, this was within 11 months of me actually opening my salon from my bathroom. I achieved all of that. Okay. Every team member was trained in my systems so that I could step off the floor without the business falling apart. Okay, the next part is the implementation timeline. I want to share with you the timeline and how I implemented all of these steps. So in months 1 to 3, I would say the first month I was kind of really stumbling around a little bit, trying to work it all out, because initially I thought, you know, I'm a beauty specialist. I specialise in brow restoration and beautiful lash lifts and lash extensions. I saw myself as a therapist. I very quickly turned my mindset around and stepped into the role of business owner. So the second month, so say months 2 and 3, I'd set my income and rebooking goals. I started tracking numbers weekly. Okay, rebooking rates rose by 46%, and my monthly revenue grew at that point by 22%. So then I went to months 4 to 6. There was a lot going on. So I launched our strategic marketing plan. I created top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel content for different client stages. And I share with you what that actually means in my Visionary Salon Mastery coaching. It's very important that you're aware of who you are targeting in terms of your audience. Are they top of funnel where they don't know anything about you? Are they middle of funnel where they're starting to know, like, and trust you? Or are they at the bottom of the funnel where they're ready to book in with you? So bookings then increased by 18%. And I stopped that, you know, it's like a feast or famine, or that, you know, that awful curve of, oh, I'm busy this week. Now I'm not busy. Oh, I'm busy again. Oh, I'm not busy. Okay. Months 7 to 12, I upgraded our client journey. I actually still continue to do that. I introduced touch points for VIPs. I added small value add-ons for my VIPs. I moved again from my bathroom to my commercial salon and hired my first 3 team members. Now, go forward to year 2, every single one of those steps was running perfectly. Okay, I was not working on the floor at all. I stepped back off the floor completely, and I put all of my energy into focusing on building the business instead of delivering every single treatment. Okay, so what then happened, the part 4 is we got great results and we were scaling. Okay, so my revenue in year 1 was 127,000. Year 2, 289,000. Year 3, 495,000. And then in year 4, 782,000. Okay, but here's what really matters. Okay, by year 4, I was working a total of about 10 hours on my business. Okay, I didn't actually need to even go into the for it to work very, very smoothly. Okay, I had time for my family. I had energy for growth. Okay, I was able to really look after myself and my lifestyle and the way that I communicated, you know, with other people, my team, my clients, you know, my friends and family. And we went from it just being me to a team of 9 because we had systems. We didn't have chaos. We didn't have stress. Okay, and this doesn't just work for beauty alone. It's not just for beauty salons. I've helped hairdressers, skin clinics, barbers, PMU artists. If you have a clinic on, you can use this strategy to grow without the discounts, without the chaos. Now, I just want to share with you common mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1 is don't focus only on new clients. Okay, new client attraction is important. We know that, but so is retention and the lifetime value of every single client. So you need to be doing both. The second mistake is inconsistent education. Okay, system works, but it only works if you do. So you've got to stay consistent even when you're busy. And mistake number 3 is not tracking, okay? If you don't know what's working, you're guessing, okay? And guessing doesn't business. And if you don't know what is working, you need to be doing more and more of that. And so if you're not tracking and you can see what's working, what's doing really, really well, you might abandon something that if you put more attention into it is going to give you so much leverage to be able to really grow very, very quickly. Okay. If you're building a real long-term business and not just looking for a quick fix, this system will work for you. Okay. So book your free 30-minute strategy session using the link below. And what we'll do is review where you're at now, spot your biggest growth opportunities and map out your next 90 days. And if this video has helped you, hit subscribe, like, and also leave a comment telling me which step you're ready to implement first. You do not need to be busier, okay? You don't need to hustle harder. You just need a strategy that works harder for you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.